Hey guys, how's it going? YBG Ghost here and welcome to a brand new Let's Play. I have been mentioning this in some of my other Let's Plays and it is finally here, much to our excitement because this is one of pretty much our favourite games to play, the YBG lads and I. It is our Pro Clubs Let's Play, starting off with making our team. YBG CF is what we're going to be called, and we're going to be, throughout this series, just seeing how high we can go. We have, in previous FIFAs, I know we recorded it and posted a bit of it on the You've Been Gamed channel, like the home sort of group channel. I'll be posting them now on my channel because it's not really getting used too much and there's not many games that we all record together, so it's probably best that it's done this way. Yeah, in previous FIFAs, we have also managed to get very high in the leagues. We were, I think, just over the top 200 in the world in FIFA 13. Not quite as high in 14, but that's because we didn't really play it very much because everybody switched over to Xbox One, and I was probably one of the last. Yeah, so we're going to see how we've been doing pretty well in this one on our, we've had previous teams that we've made just to have a mess around and really get our pros up and get used to this game. Yeah, now we're ready to record, so let's see how this goes. So as you can see here, I've made the team YBG CF. We're going to be using the Gyeongnam FC kit. I think that's how it's pronounced. British Isles, of course. Yeah, and there we go. Our home stadium, YBG Lane, is where we will be playing our home games. So now we're going to quickly look at the squad. So we've got 3 players to start with. Our first player is YBG Bushy, and here's some nice stats for you. 255 games played, 233 goals and 107 assists. So Bushy will be our striker for, 95% of the time. Our second up is Big Bad Riot, who did end up getting the game a bit later than everybody else's. So as you can see, obviously, his stats aren't quite as high. Only 96 games played. Still reasonably new, but I'm sure he will be making up the goals. In FIFA 13 and early 14, Jonesy was probably one of the most unstoppable strikers I've ever seen. Not to big him up too much and give him too much of a big head, but him and Bushy over the last couple of years have been absolutely phenomenal together. And our third and final player is, of course, yours truly, with 274 games played, 164 goals and 111 assists. It's a not bad score. I can stick up for myself and say that I have been playing in central midfield for quite a bit of time, and had, look, you can see there, look, almost half is midfield games. So, when I've been a striker, I've been okay, been pretty good. Not really as good as the other two, but never mind. And as you can see with the rating system, mine is 87. That's fine. I am an 87 rated striker, but Bushy is also 87. I know it said something like 82 or something ridiculous, 79 or whatever, because the squad system in this is completely messed up. The same with Big Bad Riot, or YBG Jonesy, as we should really call him. It was saying he was a very low rated. He is 88 rated as a cam, which is where he'll be playing at the start, as you can see here, as we are in our positions. I don't quite know why it messes up in the squad system, but never mind. So, yes, there we are, getting ready for our first game, which we will now take you into. So, our first game in Division 10 on this road to Division 1 was against the QPR, and it meant a lot that we start this all off with a bang and get ourselves a win. And we started off well with Bushy here, getting very close to scoring a goal, but he was fouled on the edge of the area, so we got to see one of Bushy's free kicks. Could he score? No, he couldn't. Still about as good as I am, really, to be honest, with free kicks, as you can see by my career mode. But here we are on the attack again. Jonesy lays it off to me. I just completely run through pretty much their whole defence. And look at this for a first goal for the club. I really did not expect that to go in. I don't think anyone did. I'm sure their team were pretty pissed off with the fact that did somehow go in. But yes, we've got our first goal, and that's going to please us a lot. Getting our first goal for the club in only 15 minutes. But very sadly, it was short-lived, because look at that for a cracker. What a response after just 2 minutes. Vargas from ages out manages to get that in the top right-hand corner there. What a goal it was to bring it back level at 1-1. We don't really expect goals like that from other teams in Division 10, but very well played to the guy. But straight from kickoff, we did end up getting through, and that was a very lucky pass that someone went through to Jonesy. Bushy here skilling up a player, but the shot is weak and the goalkeeper manages to save it. But Bushy did get a chance to redeem himself a few minutes later with this goal, which made it 2-1 to YBG CF. All the pressure that we had been putting on them finally paid off. We had a lot of half chances and a lot of possession, and Bushy gets his goal, which means that we share a goal each. And the pressure continued. Not quite half time. We were still having a go to try and get ourselves a couple of goals in the lead before the end of the half. Bushy plays a lovely ball through to me, and it's straight in the back of the net. Don't need a second touch. Just smashed it straight in, and I get my second goal. Wonderful team play there. And we accidentally skipped the replay, so you'll have to do with a YBG Go special replay there, made from just slowing down the goal, really. But that was the way it went into the tunnel at half-time. 3-1 up, as you can see on the board there, away in our first game. But the pressure did not stop. Straight away into the second half, and I get put through on goal. I can't make the most of that and get myself a hat-trick. Jonesy now gets a little bit unlucky there with his shot blocked, and mine also gets blocked and they clear it. But as I said, this pressure is still being piled on, and we made the most of it in the 66th minute with me taking on my player and slotting home for my hat-trick in the first game. Just the first game of this club, and I have got myself a hat-trick. A brilliant way to start. Brilliant play from all parts of our team, really. As I was saying, Jonesy earlier plays as a striker, but he's so versatile. He can play anywhere, and the supply has been phenomenal from him for the whole game. But Bushy now manages with quick footwork to skill up his player and get himself a penalty. And this could be Bushy's second goal, but look at what happens. Well, it's a shame from Bushy's point of view, but from a perspective from the whole team, that is our first game, 4-1, and we've made them quit. So a really good start by us, and we were all very pleased to take that away from the first game. And hopefully we could take it into the second game, which was against a team called Dash. Just not the word Dash, just a little Dash. So what a wonderful imaginative name they have there. Now in the last game we scored in just under 14 minutes. We'll look at that from Bushy there, grabbing his second goal in just under 7 minutes in this game. He was very unfortunate in the last one not to be able to score that penalty as the other team quit and get his second goal then, but he has got it now, and that puts us 1-0 up and on track for a second win in a row. But Dash were not giving up. Look at this for a little run, cutting in and playing it across the face of goal, and how has that not gone in the back of the net? We are very fortunate, but look at this. A very bad error from their defence, playing it straight to me. I play it to Bushy, Bushy to Jonesy, Jonesy back to Bushy, and somehow he managed to wriggle his way through and get himself his third goal now. So that is 3 goals each from me and Bushy. He has caught me up very quickly in 25 minutes of this match. So that was 2-0 to YBG CF, and we were not ready to let up the pressure yet. Here we go again, me turning my player and waiting for Bushy to make the run. He finally does, and I play it through, and how unlucky is this? Smashes back off the post and is in the end cleared. But in the 34th minute, we did concede a goal. Very unlucky. Our goalkeeper saves it, but it falls to a player called Very Sorry. There's no need to be sorry. Don't you worry at all, mate. Don't you worry at all. And he can just tap it into the open net. But yes, do not worry. You don't look Very Sorry. You don't need to be sorry. You don't need to be sorry whatsoever, because straight from kickoff, I play it through to Bushy. Bushy holds up the play, and in the end finds Jonesy with a lovely through ball. And look at this. Don't be sorry. Don't be sorry, because look at that goal from Jonesy. I don't think we're going to have to look very far for goal of this episode. That is his first goal, and what a first goal it is. Big Bad Rye, 37 minutes, put this game pretty much to rest. Even more pressure. Bushy, his shot flying over the bar. He gets another chance at a long shot. This one is much better. Parried over the top for a corner, and I tried a little bit of ridiculous because the keeper came out, but that was the last thing before half-time. And, well, what a beautiful way to go in at half-time with a 2-goal lead and putting so much pressure on our opponents. Me stealing it off them, doing a little bit of skill and getting myself away from them, playing it forward to Jonesy. Could it be 4-1? Straight into the second half. Jonesy plays it across to me, takes it away from my player, but I don't really know what that was. That was an absolutely ridiculous shot, but it was enough to make them quit, apparently. And that's 2 games, 2 quits. What more could we ask for, really? That's an absolutely fantastic start. 6 points, and we will go into the next and final game of this episode against the cheekily named Cupid Stunts. Now, look at what happened there. Our player gave it away to one of their players, and in the end, the through ball is nothing but, look who it is. It's the same player again, and he gives away a penalty. Fantastic by that AI player. It really is phenomenal when you get players like that. Look at that, in the bottom of the spine, just pushing and pulling his shirt. Fantastic. And it is easily dispatched by one of their players, who I will not say the name of because racist names do not get a place on these videos. But nonetheless, we are 1-0 down and had our work cut out for us to try and get back into this game. But it nearly very quickly became even more difficult in the 17th minute. A through ball here, not properly dealt with, but luckily at the end, one of the defenders got a toe to it and stopped their player from managing to get the shot away. But look at that beautiful back heel from Bushy. I cut in my player, but for some reason my player runs over the ball before shooting. It was very, very frustrating because that was very nice play. Bushy here through, and what a save by the keeper. What more do we have to do? It is still us now before half-time. I take on my player and keep running down the wing. Can I get my little cross in? I can't, and the defender clears it. Maybe one last chance before half-time. Jonesy with a belter of a strike, but once again the keeper makes a good save, and that is how it goes in at half-time. 1-0 down, and we really have to get these goals coming in this second half quite early. And the pressure is still on from us, so maybe we will. Me just waiting and biding my time, and then play a lovely through ball. Jonesy, goal. There we go. 1-0. Straight in. 53 minutes on the clock, almost 54. And Big Bad Rye gets himself a second goal after a lovely play. A nice through ball, if I do say so myself. So that is 1-1. We've got ourselves the equaliser. Now will we be able to get the winning goal? Well, we almost did. Look at this. I take on my player, get away from everyone, and look at that. It's hit the post, but that's not the worst news about this. That is the worst news. And look up the top left, you can see just above YBG, there is a little red card there, and there it is. Bushy gets himself sent off, leaving me and Ryan to fend for ourselves with a bunch of AI pillocks for the rest of this game. And look at what happens to us. Me completely standing in the way of Ryan. Ryan in the end gets tackled, but it does go back to the free kick, and Ryan can't score his one either. So it looks like we're all as bad as each other, but we do get an amazing chance in the 81st minute. Ryan giving me some payback there, getting in my way, but it doesn't matter. I still managed to squeeze it past and put it in the bottom left-hand corner to get my 4th goal. And 10 men YBGCF managed to get our lead that well, to be honest, we did deserve it. We were on the attack so much and putting so much pressure on them. And could we get one more before the end of the game? A beautiful save, and I tried a chip, but that is hit far too hard. And we still are yet to have one more chance. Jonesy there doesn't get the ball on the first pass, but manages to get away from his player, and that really looked like a penalty to me. I really thought that was a penalty, and that was scary. They really should have scored there, but it did end, thankfully, 2-1 to YBG, and that is 3 wins out of 3. The perfect start for us in this first episode. And you can see here is the squad. Our games played, 3 games played for everybody. Bushy on 3 goals, I'm on 4, Jonesy on 2, and all of us have 3 assists each. What wonderful stats for this first episode. So thank you very much for watching this episode. If you did enjoy it, please leave us a like and subscribe. Guys, we're going to be posting quite a few of these. This is our favourite Let's Play, and we're just going to be recording this, very often, and I will post it as soon as I've done all the annoying editing. But I am going to leave you now with the goal of the episode. You know what it is already. There's no other contenders. This one smashes them all. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Take care. Bye-bye.
That is a stinging drive to beat the keeper to his left. No chance.